What's up, crypto family? We are in day 2 of the BRICS Summit that is ongoing right now. Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. That is the acronym for BRICS. Is the picture I have in front of us is all the leaders of those countries taking a nice comfy picture together before the summit kicks off. As we kind of go down some of the comments, history is being made in front of our eyes. I believe this wholeheartedly. Let the de-dollarization commence while forwarding the world into a brand new financial age of asset-backed money and lightning speed cross-border settlement. Let the gold rivers run. Something we've been talking about is how can we understand what is going to be taking place in the future. We're going to use facts. We're going to use information that we have in front of us to help formulate that strategy on how we're going to invest, and hopefully we can come out on top if we do our due diligence and figure out some of those key factors that are going to tell us what could be possibly happening in the future. Breaking news. So we've talked in previous videos about the dollar, the de-dollarization, these BRICS countries not wanting to be sanctioned, be affected by the dollar anymore. It is being weaponized currently to these other countries, and they're done with it. So breaking news, Putin at the BRICS Summit. This is what he has to say. Dollars transactions have been reduced by 80% without any doubt. The BRICS Bank is a real alternative to the current existing financial establishment. The US dollar will no longer play a role. The solutions are digital assets like XRP and Co. So he didn't mention that the digital assets are like XRP. That's speculation, but that's some of the speculation that I'm kind of edging towards as a possibility, a strong possibility of what kind of technologies could be used in the future. So we're kind of talking about BRICS, the effect it might have on the dollar, but what else are they talking about? And that's different technologies, different possible cryptocurrencies that they can be used. Right now, there is videos coming out in Moscow of them demonstrating what that digital payment would look like. And then the big question that we would have as investors is if they create a process for digital payments, what's going to move all of that? What's the technology that's going to be able to support this change? And that's where we're really gearing and heading towards. So let's take a second. Let's watch this video. We're not going to play any sound as it does mess up the videos. But this gentleman is in Moscow. It looks like he's shopping for wine. Towards the end of the video is where you're going to see the payment options, and very interesting how all of his options are in a digital wallet, and they're using kind of QR codes to make the transactions happen. We're going to get into a little bit at the end of this video of how certain technologies will help support this, but it's happening. There's things that are going on, as you can see right here. He's got a couple different options. Alipay is down there. That's something we've seen. What he's utilizing right there at the top, it looks like that's going to be a BRICS specific kind of Russian payment, a credit card that lives in your phone. It'll be a digital payment. There he is getting his receipt and his Bellingham bottle of wine. And just happy as ever to be making a purchase without the physical need of fiat money. That is kind of what is the difference between fiat? It's just not a physical thing in your hand. So very cool to kind of see that technology evolving, and very interesting that it's coming from one of these big BRICS countries they're having their meetings right now. So that just strengthens our ideas and kind of our possibilities in the future. But I think we're right on the target with where these BRICS countries are heading, and gaining a better understanding of how that's going to happen. So again, we talk about the BRICS are heading to different type of currencies, whether that be a CBDC. What is that? That's a central bank digital currency. I don't look at CBDCs besides anything other than if the US wanted to create a cryptocurrency, they'd go from the fiat dollar into a dollar CBDC. That's just a central bank digital currency. What this is outlining, though, is the use case of XRP needing to send this money around. It's not fiat specific, it's not currency specific. Anything can be used. Pretty much what you're doing is, say you're going from Brazil to South Africa, you're tokenizing those assets through XRP. And even if you kept to a fiat system, say in Brazil or Russia, that would come into fiat. It would be tokenized asset in XRP. It would move it all the way to South Africa or China, and then redistribute whatever asset currency is on the other end, whether it's a fiat asset or a digital currency. Pretty much what your XRP is doing, it's tokenizing and it's moving those different currencies, different fiats throughout, and it's not specific. It's not looking for one type or the other. If we stayed with a fiat type of currency, a physical currency, I think it could still have a use case. But as we look at them moving more to a digital type of payment system, the use case even gets better, gets greater for XRP as we move to a more digital setting. Another example, right? So sending institution is going to put that in money. It's going to be tokenized in that XRP system, and it's going to come out the other side, whatever it needs to be for that receiving institution. Beneficiaries can be person-to-person transactions. It can be business. It could be kind of credit card transactions. So never forget what you hodl. You'll hear that a lot. Pretty much that's hold. So they're just pretty much saying that XRP could possibly be a world bridge currency in the near future. Again, we talked in the first video about Bitcoin and just kind of how everybody gravitates towards Bitcoin as what cryptocurrency is. Let's look at some of the differences. So XRP stated here is faster, cheaper, more scalable, and can bridge fiat and crypto. So just what we talked about in the previous slide, it's not specific to anything. It really can be flexible in how it's being used, which I think increases the potential for it to be used in the future. Not a financial advisor, but just some technologies and different cryptos that I think could be lucrative investments in the near future. And again, you know, there's 20,000 projects out there, and so one is not end-all be-all, but again, these are just different points of view to kind of go on your own journey, start investigating and figuring out what you feel comfortable investing into. We do still have one more day of the BRICS Summit. Tons of information I feel are going to come out after the summit, as we're not seeing a lot of Western media outlets covering. They probably weren't even allowed to come to that summit. So as the summit finishes, I hope to get more information that we'll share here at this channel. But please like, share, and subscribe if you dig what you're getting into, and it's helping you in your investment strategies. Please like, share, and subscribe. As always, thank you everybody for checking out Dead Rabbits Crypto.